Hello. Hello, everyone. Okay, there we go. Uh, howdy. Today, I'm just gonna be doing a bit of frontline. Again, I'm with with these streams currently. I'm trying to kind of show some of this older content that's quite fun to me. Okay, there we go. I can't tell how good the stream is going at the moment, how laggy it is. Uh, but I'm gonna be trying to show some of this older content at the moment. I'm not a hardcore raider, none of that. So I just kind of wanted to show this older content, show people that yeah, no, this is you can legitimately have fun with this kind of content still. There's no way like yeah, of course you can not have fun, but like it's genuinely fun to me. Uh Again, this content might not be for you. It might not be your favorite content. You might not enjoy playing it as much as I do. But some people I feel like probably haven't even played it. Uh haven't even, tried Frontline. And there are certain hours that Frontline is fine to play. Like right now for me, especially with this Tombstone of Creation event, it's it's more likely that you'll get a game pretty quickly, since you can get Tombstones of Creation here. Um, okay, it looks like the stream's not too laggy, which I'm glad. Uh, but coming into PvP, it does sound kind of scary. Uh, it doesn't sound like you'd have a ton of fun, but you know I genuinely think it's great. I genuinely think it's great. Uh, Again, not the best feature, but I just kind of want to share it to people who probably haven't seen it as much on like a stream. I don't know many people who would stream uh PvP just because it's PvP. It wasn't considered the best for the longest time. And it's still not the best that Final Fantasy has to offer. Uh, I kind of like Frontline because it's bigger. You got a whole lot more going on. I don't like it for that same reason, but I like it for that reason too. It's bigger. It's like an entire raid party. It's basically three entire raid parties fighting each other, which is fun to me. Sorry for my longer load times on like loading things up, and it might look a bit weird. I don't have animations turned on for obvious reasons. If I had animations for everybody else turned on, this would be a laggy mess. Uh, that does make it a bit harder to see like mortar traps from machinists, stuff like that. But I genuinely think it's fine. I don't do the ranked mode on this. The ranked mode is only in Crystalline Conflict CC, which I might share because I am trying to get the. I'm trying to get the Makai sets, the whole Makai sets. Uh, I do have quite a few of them. I do have quite a few of the Makai sets. And if you've never played, yeah, if you've never played Frontline, um, this is not all it is. You don't just run around smashing ice. Uh, this one is the particular Frontline for today. It changes every day. What map you do, and there are 4 separate maps. There are 4 separate maps you can play, and it does change every day. And in all PvP stuff, everything has, different abilities. Everything just has all these separate abilities. Who got that? Oh, okay, so I'm Immortal Flames. I'm blue. Sometimes I forget what team I am, which I think a lot of people do. I can't say for sure a lot of people do, but I genuinely think a lot of people do forget. How did we lose this? Don't chase the monks. This is the map they thrive on. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. Monk at the moment is super annoying in PvP. Because people are playing Monk just to knock you off the map. And from what I've seen so far, there are 2 monks who are constantly queuing for Frontline just to do that. They're sitting right here. Excuse me, how did I die? Oh, he sniped me. I see how it is. Let's see how this is gonna be. Someone does really need to punish those monks, because they're gonna constantly come to our spawn. They've kind of mastered the ways of being the most annoying monks in PvP. And I have seen these guys in most of my games, which is terrible. Good luck. Are you thirsty enough for that kill to chase me here? That's the question. I don't really care about winning. I just care about making those monks' life a living hell. Kinda. I know that sounds toxic, but they kind of deserve it for what they do every game. There's people who legitimately complain every match about two specific monks. And I know the monks. It's these two. They always go to the same spot. They go to right over here. You know I don't have to come to you, right? We could do this all day. Damn it, I keep dropping my keyboard. Now they have a scholar over here. They've got like 5 of them. Yeah, that's right. You didn't get a kill for that, did you? I think it's funny that that guy probably thought he immediately killed me. Now you're getting a lot less actual gameplay of the game mode, and you're seeing me just kind of sitting here almost bullying people. But these people kind of deserve it. Because they do this in, like, every game mode. There's another one called Seal Rock, and it's got a giant platform in the middle. And these two just camp that platform all game. They don't play to objective whatsoever. They don't play to the objective. They just camp that platform. See, and that's what they try to do. Just that. That's their entire gimmick. And they force you to pressure them by capping the spawn of whoever's next to them. So they force it to do that. Like, yeah. These two force you to come after them by capping your spawn, standing next to it, and then running back over here. What was that? And then they're sitting here emoting. We still won. Like, we still won. I don't know why he emoted. You know? Like, everybody technically wins in this game mode. Because you always, no matter what happens, you always get wolf marks, PvP XP, Series XP, and actual XP. You just get less if you don't get first. If you don't win, you get less than the others. And I just genuinely think they think they're kind of, you know, clowning on people. And it's not really that. It kind of only hurts people who really care about this. And I just think it's fun. I just play to basically have fun. That's all I do. There's physically, like, nothing laughing at me after you chain stun me to kill me, wasting 2 limit breaks. Like, God, it's kind of sad, really. It's genuinely kind of sad to watch it. If you've never heard, if you have no idea what the Garo or Makai stuff is, it's kind of, from what I've heard, it's kind of like a Kamen Rider or Japanese Power Rangers, known as Sentai. It's this is in particular is I don't know what it is exactly. I've never watched any of it, but I've been collecting the gear for a while now. Next I have to get Sage gear. The Sage gear. Let me swap to my Sage. It doesn't have terrible stats. honestly, is the weird thing. It really doesn't have terrible stats. Oh, so I already have the Sage gear. Some of the classes share uh, gear. No, that's not what I meant. Receive a new title. Uh, like some classes, like the older classes, this is actually an older event that came back. Uh, older classes actually have weapons you can get with them. Um, but not all of them do. Like the newer classes, like Sage, Reaper, and stuff. I already have the Reaper set, Dragoon set. I have every set on tanks, melee DPS. Uh, the White Mage set is apparently also shared with Sage and it's also shared with Scholar and Astrologian. So I've finished that really. Next I have to do Bard, and typically I just save up. I don't buy them as I, you know, as I get enough to have them. Uh, I kind of just buy them steadily. Uh, like I'll buy Makai Bow, and then the head, body. I'll go in order. So I'll save up like that. So next thing I'm gonna buy is the bow at 4,000. I do like the machinist. I keep calling it mechanist. Uh, I do like the machinist's gun, just because it's like the only pistol-sized gun. And I've always kind of wanted like a gunslinger type class. This is the closest you're gonna get uh, to it being like a gunslinger. Most of the time, it's rifles, but let's queue up for another frontline. Um, I really, I genuinely think it's funny that those red team kind of threw at the end there because their team started it, almost a full alliance. You know, one of their almost a full team. It was about 5 or 6 of them on that right side, and they really weren't getting the kills that they were trying to. Uh, I would thank you for typing in my chat. I know you're an ad, but no, I'm not gonna buy like I'm not gonna buy that. See, I don't care if people watch. I just have fun, and I catalog my experience in game. It's that's just kind of insulting to go into somebody's chat and say, you know, oh hey, you can buy viewers and followers. Uh, I'm not into botting. Just to be clear. But thank you though. Thank you for the offer. I have integrity, unlike other people. Uh, but yeah, no. Let's get in a game. I hope those two monks aren't there. They're probably, now that they've realized it's Fields of Glory, they're probably gonna be queuing all day. Uh, it's just stupid to try to do that for them. You know, it's stupid of them to try to do that because not a ton of people are gonna really care or chase you. Like me, I'm not chasing you onto the bridge because I know what you're doing. That's just your own fault. And then you lost the game, which they might not care. You know, you never know if they really care or not. Uh, when you do play these modes, you will always want your map open because then you can see what your objective is. Uh, there are people who genuinely take this seriously. Uh, there's a ton of people that take it super seriously. They have like what is it? Macros set in order to tell you where to go, what places, what to do. And for something like Seal Rock, it's extremely helpful to know the timing on a lot of things. Like the timing specifically on when to go up top. But it's not necessary. Especially if you just come to have fun. If you're literally just here to have fun, there is no sense in in taking it that seriously. Oh, I'm lagging a bit here. I'm silenced. I see you. See, sometimes it is good to play the distraction, though. Like, your team can get a lot more points. If just one person decides, yeah, I don't care if I die specifically, I'm just going to make it uh, extremely hard for him to enjoy it. Oh, wait. Is it the monks? Yeah. Is it a trio? I haven't seen 3 of them. I'm dead. Yeah, I'm. I'm gonna. Anytime I see that, like see those monks, I'm just gonna warn my team. They deserve the warning on it. I'm gonna warn them about. Oh hey, yeah, no, these monks they are just here to troll essentially. So ignore them for the most part. Oh, I love that blue is capping their base now. Maybe the monks will learn. We're definitely in last here. I'm lagging quite a bit here. I'm not knowing why either. Could draw him into a fight with yellow. That'd be funny. That's the thing. With this game mode, do not expect to win a lot. Like, I showed my stats for this game mode, and I have about a 30-30-30 split on wins to losses. Or to first, second, and third place, essentially. Oh, did those monks finally learn their lesson? Are they finally gone? Oh, Isn't that great? Okay, so we got the most points out of that. Yellow is our opponent. Yellow is the one that we should actually be focusing on. Okay. Yellow one. From what I've heard, Sage is probably one of the better uh, classes to be. Um, and I'll get to Sage eventually. Uh, I might, show some different gameplay. At the moment, I'm just kind of leveling. Uh, because like, in order to, in order to, what am I trying to say here? Uh, in order to use the Makai set, in order to get the titles, you actually have to be level 60. It's all level 60 gear, which I it should have been level 1 in my opinion. It really should have been level 1 just like every other kind of gear like that. Uh I just I just don't get why they made it level 60. Um Weirdly enough, a lot I think there's quite a few. Um, I think there's quite a few of the sets from PvP that uh, that are like actual stat gear. They're not just technically uh they're not like a level 1 type gear. Glamour. That's the word. Glamour. They're not just glamour gear. I might as well show you what the I honestly think the Ninja and Dragoon set for the Garo gear are probably some of the better looking ones. Just in terms of like the Common Rider-esque looking gear. The Makai, specifically the Makai sets, actually look kind of nice. They don't look bad. I really like the ranged gear, personally. Oh, I'm starting to really lag. It's I could see it's picking it up on the stream too. It's picking up my lag on stream. I'm trying to fix it. That's made it even worse. Okay, that's a bit better. No, no, not better. You don't want to be caught on your horse, by the way. No, I didn't mean to press that. Yellow got most of those points. Oh, is it the monks again? It is. It's those monks again. I'm not gonna bother with them. But their friends deserve some rough treatment. God, it's really lagging. You're gonna want to run away, guy. Yep. There goes the rest of my team. I don't know why they're chasing them up there. Like, you don't necessarily have to chase them. Uh, fuck off. We still got the points out of that. That's what matters. I don't know why y'all didn't go for it. That really kind of just sucks for you. Their team is going to start probably getting lowered by now. Because almost a full party of their team is kind of just throwing, almost would be how I'd describe that. Good luck, Dragoon. But they're still earning. They're still earning points, and it seems like it's through kills solely. Wow, it is really laggy. I wonder if that's just because I'm in frontline, and there's so many people. Because I don't normally lag this much, even while streaming it. Streaming Final Fantasy. I don't lag like this, so it might genuinely just be the fact that I'm in frontline. I really wonder why it's lagging like that. Could be a heating issue. Because I've been having problems with that lately on my PC. Huh. Either way, I think it's fine for the moment. It's not the best. It could be better. Yellow's trying to keep the lead, but I don't honestly think they're going to be able to do too much here. Okay, so yellow is our problem here. Hey, we got it. We won. Hey, it really sucks for yellow and the team of monks, huh? I genuinely think they should change monk in this to where it doesn't have the knockback. Um I know something like warrior, marauder, marauder slash warrior. I know it has its own thing it can do in frontline. It can pull you off and do essentially the same thing. I just think that takes genuinely more skill to do, because you have to position yourself to where there's a gap between you and an enemy, which is much harder to do than, oh, run full speed at somebody, get to one side of them, and push them toward the edge. It's just my opinion on that. Let me swap over to my bard. I need the Makai bow. I am doing it in order, by the way. So, like, I actually went Paladin, Warrior, Dark Knight, Gunbreaker, Monk, Dragoon, Ninja, Samurai, Reaper. And then I finished White Mage. Did that on stream. Which, finishing White Mage, did Sage. Now I'm on to Bard. Then there's Dancer. And then I had to get the rest of my classes up to... I had to get the rest of my classes up to level 60. Because the Mechanist can actually use the same gear as the Bard. Machinist. The Machinist can use the same gear as the Bard. The same armor. The Machinist just needs the pistol. For every single one of the Makai sets, there is technically an achievement. And it may look like I have a ton of achievements to go, which I do. Fair. It's fair to say I have a ton of achievements left. But every Makai set has an achievement. and it's acting like they're not necessarily temporary, because there's a difference in like seasonal events. You know, there's an actual seasonal event tab. So if it was a seasonal event, you'd think it'd come up here, but it's not. Uh, it's not there. And this event only, I wouldn't say recently, but it only came out like this year. It only came back out this year. I think it was at the beginning or near the end of Endwalker. But I could be wrong. Could be wrong when it came out. Or when it came out again. There's also an achievement if you show the disreputable priest 13 sets. There's more than 13 sets. There's one for every class except for Blue Mage. Even though there is a set the Blue Mage can wear. The Blue Mage can wear the Thaumaturge. Not Thaumaturge. The, is it Thaumaturge? Yeah, Thaumaturge. The Black Mage set. So the Black Mage set can actually be worn by Blue, but there's no Blue Mage achievement for it. I think I'm close to getting the Makai Master title. This achievement, the Protector achievement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I'm 2 sets away. But I still want all of the sets. Mostly for glamour purposes. Speaking of glamour, this is why I said, like, Kamen Rider / Super Sentai-esque for the Garo sets. Because they're all like this. They're all based off of, like, animals. I actually don't like the Dark or Marauder set as much. The Dark and Marauder set are pretty much the same. They're very similar in look. I don't have the others bound to a glamour plate. I actually don't like this one as well. It's not my favorite. My favorite ones are the ninja. It doesn't scream ninja to me, but it genuinely doesn't look bad in my opinion. Yeah, it's silver, but all of these sets are dyeable. It's silver. Name is silver, you know. What do you expect? I do like the color, like silver as a color. But the Dragoon set is white. I've actually seen a lot of people using the top, the body piece in glamours on a Eorzea collection. Let's see if I can, yeah. They're using this. And I think the Dragoon set is actually kind of sick too. I like it as well. I don't like the helmet so much. The helmet's not great, in my opinion. Of course, everybody is entitled to their own opinion on it. But I think the armor is actually cool. The armor fits. And of course you can dye it. It weirdly enough, it doesn't dye the like what are they? What would you call them? Tassels? The little shoulder capes. It doesn't dye the shoulder capes because there's not exactly tassels. If you catch my meaning, they're not tassels for sure. Yeah, I'll take that. I was trying to show off a cool mount. Oh, it's on red side. I really hate it when it just puts the one piece of ice on one side. It puts one piece of ice on one side, and it's like, yeah, well, there you go. That's your one piece of ice. We're yellow. Red has the most points at the moment. So we're definitely going to have to focus red. I didn't get, because my team didn't kill it, I didn't get the points for that. I haven't seen those monks so far, which is nice. And it doesn't look like they're on my team. Which, again, is nice. It's nice to not see those monks. Honestly. Okay, so we've got the most points. We've just got to get to all of the tomeless, the icebound tomeless. Is there somebody at my base? A samurai? Why is there a samurai here? Okay. So now blue is an enemy for sure. Oh, one of the blues might be the monks. The blue team might have the monks on it. Because I see red's capture point being taken. Their base being taken. Dead samurai. Again, such lag. I guess I've been spoiled not having to stream this game. And I really do want to, like, show people some of this older content that's genuinely fun, but I don't see a ton of people really playing it as much. Or talking about it, for that matter. I don't see people talking about it is what I should say. I see people playing it occasionally, but it's a lot of the same people playing it. Um, it's a lot of the same people playing this mode. So once people start dropping out, it starts taking so much longer. Like by super late, you're not able to really play frontline because nobody's playing around that hour. Everybody's already finished their frontline for the day. Some people may have only played it for the daily frontline. Uh, and I feel it's a bit funner than to only play it for daily. Like, I feel like some people could legitimately play this. Oh, are the monks on red? Good luck. Just good luck. The thing is, as a paladin, it's actually kind of clutch sometimes to just run in an enemy spawn. A lot of tanks are super annoying to try to kill. Like, they're super hard to kill, annoying to fight. Run away. I just feel like a lot of the older content does need some love. People need to pay attention to some of that older content. They don't need to ignore it. Ugh, we did well. I'm very surprised they haven't taken action. I guess maybe because nobody's really talking about it, or people only talk about it who play frontline or PvP. Uh, I'm surprised nobody's really talking about kind of how broken Monk is on a lot of maps. Um, there's wide open maps that same monk, like those same monks, cannot get any kills in. They can really only do it in Borderland Ruins. No, it's not Borderland Ruins. It's Seal Rock. Yeah, no, it's Borderland Ruins and Fields of Glory. They're not able to really get any value in Seal Rock or Onsal Hakir because there's barely any places you can, knock somebody off. Uh, so I haven't seen those monks on those as much. I haven't seen those monks playing those modes as much. Uh, and I can assume why. It's just because they know that they can really only get kills in cheesy ways. I just think Monk is a little annoying in Frontline. But so long as you're ignoring the monks, you're not really doing too bad, in my personal opinion. Uh, Let me go over to Thonolin. I'm gonna spend before I get off. I'm gonna go spin these tomes of creation. Kind of show you where you could do that if you have no idea. It's kind of simple. I'm pretty sure if you played Final Fantasy for any amount of time, you'll know where to spend, Moogle tomestones, or what people call Mog stones. Some people even call them Greg stones for Hildebrand reasons. Again, new people might not make sense of that, but Greg stones is a perfect name for them because the way most people farm them is by farming Greg. They just use Blue Mage and beat Greg within 2 minutes. Uh, Normally it's Battle on the Big Bridge. Uh, Battle on the Big Bridge. You only get 2 per clear. Only 2 tomestones per clear. You would think, oh, you know, with that, why don't I just go play, Praetorium? Because Praetorium per run, it gives me 7. 7 per run. Or Castrum, 4 per run. And a lot of people actually do Brayflocks instead. You get 4 per run on Brayflocks as well. They run this as a blue, too. But the blue clear isn't as fast. It could still take you 5 to 10 minutes to beat Brayflocks hard. And by that time, if you're playing properly, you'll have 2 to 5 runs done, which is 4 to 10 Moogle tomestones. But yeah, by this point, I have played this game since Stormblood came out. So by this point, I should legitimately be I should be mentor by now. But I play at my own pace. As you could tell, I'm not doing the optimal leveling strats at the moment. Uh, the most optimal way of leveling is probably going to floors 51 to 60 of Palace of the Dead, and then spamming that until you're level 61. You also do all of your dailies, your dailies in the duty finder, like leveling. For lower classes, leveling is really all you can do. It depends, because most of them unlock at level 50. And still, you can spam leveling roulette and get a decent amount of level. But I'll go through my leveling process another time. At the moment, I'm gonna be getting ready for work once I go back to the Wolves Den. It's where I log out in cities and stuff. Uh, just because it gives you, even if you're out for a couple hours, it'll give you this extra bar of XP. these bars are just rested XP, where you gain a bonus to how much XP you get from everything, essentially. So it's good to stack that up. It's not good to log out in open areas, areas where you would fight things, just because you don't get rested XP that way. You get rested XP in cities and stuff. But either way, thank you all for watching. I'm gonna be I'm trying to stream this game more. I'm legitimately wanting to show people who are interested in Final Fantasy XIV, people who watch Final Fantasy XIV content. I want to show them some of that stuff they might not see as much. Like, I don't know if people go through showing a lot of this older content. I haven't seen it as much. Like, when I do watch Zeppela, a lot of the time, I think it's either hardcore rating or stuff like chatting. That's most of the stuff I've seen from her. But there's other people I've seen that do other types of content. Like, I can't remember his name, but he did a lot of, like, he's like a PNG tuber. That's the word I'm looking for. He's a PNG tuber who plays Final Fantasy XIV, and he like, one of his videos was he's got 2 of them, I think now, where he's going over adventure plates. He's looking at cursed adventure plates, and I think that's pretty funny. I'm probably not gonna do something like that, just because, I'm not terribly. I don't do a ton of team stuff. Most of the time when I'm doing stuff with other people in this game, it's like I'm helping out people get blue spells, or I'm helping somebody farm materials for their relic at the time. I don't do a lot of high tier content. I do a lot of grinding help. I just help people grind out things. Which, to be fair, that's something you can do. I don't even offer, like, because some people charge for that, by the way. Some people charge Gil for that. In, like, in Party Finder. Some people are like, oh, I don't see any here at the moment. This person's trying to buy mats, but, that's kind of normal. Either way, I just help people a lot. I grind, and that's about it. But either way, thanks everybody for watching. If you're seeing this in a VOD, in VOD form, I'm thinking about turning some of my VODs just into YouTube videos. Just easier content, But I will catch you all in my next stream, in my next video, whichever one. I'll see you in.